What is going on, everybody? My name is Japes, and welcome to today's second episode of my Path to Power. We're all the way on to episode number 20 now, which is crazy. It feels like this Ultimate Team is already well engaged and just flying by. So I get asked all the time, Japes, should I keep this guy? Should I sell this guy? And some of that boils down to what you guys think. Like I mentioned in the last episode, if I hold on to that Oscar for a little while, he's going to go up. If I sell him too early or sell him too late, then I'm going to lose out on potential profit. So it really depends. Like for you guys, do you want your coins now, or do you are you willing to be patient and wait and get your coins later? Because some of the cards, the informs are going to go way up in price, and some of them are going to not really go up in price. But if you want coins now because you're going to start trading and things of that nature, then go ahead and sell them. I can't give you guys, like, every person's different and every situation's different. So I've now picked up Coutinho. I've now picked up, gosh, I have Oscar, Coutinho, and I believe Kagawa. So I can go with a completely new front line. Now I've gone to keep it stable, I guess, in the back. Because I have the two Brazilian right backs, I can use two BPL Brazilian CDMs. So Sandro and Lucas Leiva are going to be the choices there. Now we'll eventually see that. I don't think it's the first game. I think I play maybe one more game with my Liga Portuguesa side before I start switching things up. I had to do a little bit of club maintenance, and I was like, oh man, if I just waited a little bit longer, then I would have been able to rotate the other guys in, no problem. We're going to put Jackson Martinez back in the starting 11 because he is an absolute animal on this game. And what's cool is if you guys are thinking about building a hybrid, or I don't know, a team kind of like this that hybrids out. Speaking of Coutinho, Oscar, look at this guy's team I'm coming up against. Maybe a shadow of things to come. And actually, this is the luckiest goal that I have ever scored on FIFA that you're about to see. Well, maybe not ever, but like I tried to cross this into Jackson Martinez at the near post, and it just glides in. His keeper jumps back in right into his own net. So I'll celebrate that. I'll watch the replays because I was so shocked that actually went in. But in terms of a hybrid, Jackson Martinez and Quintero get perfect links, meaning that they get the same country, the same team, the same league, every possible link that they could. They get the brightest of the bright, and that makes for making hybrids quite easy to do, which is awesome. So I have a couple fun hybrids with him on my account. And how about that for a bit of a screamer from Labiat, stepping inside and rocketing it by the keeper. A fantastic little finish from the Moroccan there, and I was pretty pumped to do that because that's decent range to be scoring from. I don't know if he called his keeper out or what he was doing, or if the keeper did that himself. Looked like a finesse probably would have worked as well, but I would have felt guilty if the only goal I scored in this game, or if the match winner was going to be that Sequeira cross goal, but it was not meant to be. Jackson Martinez nodding another one home, 49th minute, giving us a 3-0 lead and essentially securing all 3 points in this match for us, even with what I would consider to be the luckiest goal of my Ultimate Team career, at least on 14 so far. But he comes back with a nice passing move. Clichy getting forward really well, crosses it in, and a lovely little diving header attempt from Diego Costa does not go in, but Coutinho is there to poke it by my keeper and finish off his one goal. So he gets something out of it, but not in terms of Ultimate Team, because goal differential doesn't count, then it does not matter. So we are well on our way. Got a nice little streak going right here. I started to get nervous because, like, how long can you keep this up? I think I paid about 7,200 coins for Kagawa, maybe less than that. I'll go back through once I have all of the new players in the next episode, and I'll show you guys exactly what I paid for all of them, because I haven't been very good, like, watching this footage back about showing you exactly what I pay. Though I do go out and I need a striker to complete this BPL attack, and I go with Papi Cisse just because 850 coins. I didn't really want to spend a lot, and I wasn't really sure who to get. I think I'm going to go back out, though, and get a different striker, because Cisse was kind of a bit meh. He was just not stellar. He wasn't bad. He was okay. I don't really expect his coin, or what people are paying for him, to change that much, unless, of course, he has a fantastic game, and people are like, oh my gosh, I want to play with Cisse in my team. But you can see we're switching things around. We've got Oscar in the middle, Kagawa on the left, Coutinho on the right, making just a few changes. We've got Sandro and Fernando in there as well, because the two Brazilians obviously will link with Fernando, and then Sandro links with the BPL. So it works out just perfectly. And everybody is on that 9 or 10 chem. I'm not sure which one it is. Well, 9 chem at the least. Most are on 10. But he does a nice little bit of work with Clichy again. Throws a cross in, and Dzeko is going to win that back post header. Just about 10 times out of 10. It's very, very difficult to defend. And I'm kind of struggling for ways to prevent that from happening, because what's difficult this year is crossing is so good, and shooting finesse shots from around that same area is also quite good. I cause a little bit of havoc here and get really, really lucky that that falls back to Papi Cisse to bring me back level in the 60th minute. Now, I thought I'd done enough work that I probably should have just crossed that with X, because it's a more reliable pass across goal this year than the A pass is. So actually, that's how this game is going to end, 1-1, and that is actually also how this episode is going to end. I showed you guys the match facts because I don't know, I was in control of that game, but I've just felt like I couldn't score, and I'm attributing that to Cisse, so I don't know if that is the case or not, but we'll